I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to read you guys Drama One Half, the Magical Mystery Hibiki Tour by Orla and Jael. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I should. They're from New Zealand. It's English, so I just don't know how to pronounce it. But Jael, or Jella, I'm just going to say Jael. If it's wrong, you can correct me in the comment section below. So, let's go on with chapter 2. This is part 2, a week later. Yukio looked over the numbers, leaned back, and threw her pen against the wall. Damn it all. Still not adding up, Ryoga inquired, feeding it over her shoulder and perused the accounts. Yukio sighed and rolled her eyes. We have enough money for the bus, the food, and the petrol, but not enough for the permits required to travel to China or outfitting the bus. I have some money Ryoga offered. I don't know how much, but you can have it. You don't have this much sugar. Yukio held up the final accounting. I thought I had some more savings, but most of my profits... Oh, great. I know. Well, where are we going? Most of my profits get plunged straight back into the restaurant, plus getting a good education. It's expensive. We have some paid customers and a sponsor, but this is supposed to be a present. Well, why don't you get a sponsor? You put down the plate. He's been drying for the last 6 minutes and sat down next to her. Because the only person I can think of who's invested in this enterprise is Hibiki Kuno. You're right, better deal with the devil than with her. Now, is that a nice thing to say to your future partner? Hibiki, the pair of them rose to her feet and spun around Hibiki Kuno, socialite, investor, multi-millionaire, and sister of iconic Nintendo, stood in the kitchen door. I came in for an okonomiyaki and to see how the two of you were doing together, smirked. I couldn't help overhearing your little problem. Tell me more about this business venture of yours. Ryoga's mind raced as he tried to think of an answer that would satisfy the money-grubbing little sneak. I mean, the woman in front of him. He opened his mouth. We want to start a mystery tour service together, said Yukio, whose mind had raced a lot faster and had come to the conclusion that if they didn't have Hibiki's help, the whole plan would fall apart and she'd lose her last chance of launching. We'd like to give the first two to Rama and Kane as an engagement present. Oh, homemade gifts, teased Hibiki. How very rustic of you. Now, I gather you're having financing problems. What can't Hibiki do to help you? Yukio showed Hibiki the figure. It's the initial setup that costs the most, she explained. Once you got going and got some paying customers, it should take care of itself and more. But you want the first time to be with Rama and Akane. Hibiki's voice lingered suggestively, and she smiled at the two innocents before her. Understandable, given how close you all are. Very well, I'll help you, but to advance a loan, I'll need some collateral. I have some money, Ryoga volunteered again. Yeah, we're talking real money here. But thanks for the slide. Hibiki dismissed him, then smiled at Yukio, who swallowed. The only thing I can offer you is, he said hollowly, you've chance. Perfect, said Hibiki. I'll advance you the money on condition that you extend towards paying customers so that we can see if it is capable of making a profit. If it fails, or you don't have the cash for payment, I'll take the restaurant and Yukio, you can't shut up, you jackass. I'll do whatever it takes. You slammed her hand down on the table. My, you really want Akane and Rama to have a wonderful pre-wedding holiday, don't you? Hibiki smiled. Just like here, she looked the form from behind her back. British wondered Ryoga. Yukio sighed on the guideline and tried not to feel like she was signing away her firstborn. But she did. All done. See, you didn't hurt. I'll have the money in the morning. The rest is all up to you. She waited and headed out the door. In the doorway, she paused. Oh, by the way, I'll be coming along to see how you do. I will pay for my ticket, of course. What's the matter? Think we're going to run off with your money? No, I just feel like a relaxing holiday. Hibiki's tone indicated that she expected it to be anything but. Ta-ta. With this parting shot, she was gone. Yu-Gi-Oh licked her lips and sat back down. Well, Ryoga, it looks like we're going to be putting in long hours. Ryoga stared at her. Your restaurant. You didn't have to do that. Not for me. Yu-Gi-Oh turned into rage. She glared at him. I'm not doing it for you, jackass, and if you screw this up, you'll be spending the rest of your miserable life washing dishes. Ryoga regarded her and nodded. Yes, I understand. Shall we get started? Surprised by his calm attitude, Yu-Gi-Oh's rage subsided. Okay. 3 days later. Yu-Gi-Oh, we've been working for 3 days straight. Can you please leave your marshmallows? This should be easy. It was easy when I was 16. You're only 21. Believe me, there's a lot of difference in those 5 years. Whatever, but you've got to admit that we've done a great job. They regarded the bus which they had converted from an old ordinary tour bus. It was now a double-decker capable of taking 12 passengers plus the crew I used, Ryoga and Yu-Gi-Oh, and also had a lot of extra features, including a shower, floor, kitchen tables, and fold-down beds on my upper deck. The idea was for the passengers to camp outside, but should there be a storm, it was possible to accommodate it. Yeah, I agree with you. This is a great bus. What's left on our list of things to do? Well, let's see. We've completed the bus, all the engine checks, stuff. We've got food and linen in and the first aid kit. We have 6 dating customers. Strange that Konatsu decided to come. Oh no, it looks good. Well, not really, since I have to close the restaurant while we're doing this. Yu-Gi-Oh shrugged. What's left? Invite Rama and Akane. Hey, Jan. Nice to see you. And you too, Ryoga. Rama grinned at his friends as he invited them inside. You gave him a hug. How's it going, Ron-chan? Just fine, fighting it out over the wedding arrangements. You can say that again. Akane smiled at Ryoga and Yu-Gi-Oh as they entered the main room. Rama flopped onto the floor and sighed. Sometimes I wish I could get away from it all. Ryoga and Yu-Gi-Oh looked at each other and smiled. It's funny you should say that, said Yu-Gi-Oh. Ryoga handed Rama a big box. Rama and Akane opened it and peered inside. Rama picked up a small envelope and opened it. Surprise! chorused Ryoga and Yu-Gi-Oh. This is your engagement present. Being Yu-Gi-Oh. Hibiki mystery tours. Rama frowned. Is this a joke? No, Rocket. This is real. It's your engagement present. Yours and Akane. It's mine and Ryoga's new adventure, and we want you to be a part of it. Akane looked at the little brochure. It looks lovely. This flesh is amazing. Did you both do this? Ryoga both. Yes, he managed to get out. Yu-Gi-Oh gave him a supple but sharp elbow to the ribs. Oh, I mean, so, will you come? Rama frowned. If it had been Shampoo or Deathy offering the ship, he would have said no straight away. But this was Yu-Gi-Oh, his best friend. She hadn't tasted a romantic date for 4 years. Also, it was Ryoga, his best rival, who would know what kind of plan it fit him. If it beat him repeatedly over the head and then danced around and sing, I'm a cunning plan. She looked at Akane. Well, I'm all for it. Akane smiled. If it had been Shampoo or Deathy offering this trip, she would have said no. However, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, Rama's best friend, who always came through when they needed her, and Ryoga, who she knew was a sweet and generous guy who never had any nasty plans up his sleeve. I'd love to go. Yatta! Yu-Gi-Oh leaped to her feet and pushed the air. This is going to be the best thing you've ever done. Ryoga grinned. This had worked perfectly. He looked at Akane, who was sharing Yu-Gi-Oh's humiliation. Soon, she will be mine. 2 days later, Yu-Gi-Oh looked at the mess before her and sighed. I'm never going to be ready. And you leave tomorrow. She flopped down onto her bed. What was it covered with clothing and other items? She closed her eyes. There was a knock at her bedroom door. Yu-Gi-Oh-sama, can I come in? Hi, Konatsu. Yu-Gi-Oh didn't move as Konatsu opened the door. He saw her lying there and rushed to his side. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh-sama, are you right? Do you have a fever? Let me help. She sat up and pushed me. I'm only tired and frustrated. I don't know what to take with me. Typical we restrict the passengers that age, and I have settled back too many. He shook her head and smiled ruefully. Anyway, Konatsu, what did you want? Well, I finished packing all the kitchen utensils and food supplies into the bus. I came up to see if you wanted to look it over. Yu rubbed her eyes. Right, yes, thanks. I'll come down in a minute. She took Konatsu's hands. It's really good of you to help me. You are a paying customer. Konatsu. Katsu looked at her hand holding his and started to suffer severe love overload. Yukio Sama. She noticed the signs and got up quickly. She had come to realize that stuttering in a flushed face usually preceded a hard from pronunciation. She didn't want to encourage before that. I'll go down now, she said and left. Katsu stayed where he was, gave him the hand she had so briefly held and sighed. Get out of my room, Yukio yelled. Hi. Downstairs, Ryoga was looking after the restaurant. She wasn't a master okonomiyaki like Yukio, but since his stints in the restaurant tended to be at times when the customers were light, he went for the make-your-own approach, and that was fun. At the moment, there was only one couple sitting at a table, so he was engrossed in looking at a map of China. Contrary to property, i.e., Rama and Yukio, Ryoga could read a map. He just couldn't follow it. Although he could often claim that he could, and it was the map maker's fault for drawing the continent completely wrong and making Paris look exactly like Tokyo. He traced the outline of China and frowned. It's a big place, all right. It would take a while to drive it, not as long as it took to walk, but we only had 3 weeks to do the tour, so we can't get too lost. But with me driving, that's guaranteed. Rio admitted to himself. He'd use such a lap for me, but she'll need the rest. Cook, so either way, it's a break from driving. Yukio wandered in. Ryoga-kun, everything okay? Hi, but I have a question. What? Am I doing all the driving? Yes, I can't drive it. Oh, proudly, she looked at him and bit her lip. You can't do all the driving. Our plans will fall completely if you're too tired from driving the Tramatane. Ryoga nodded. What do we do? Konnichiwa. They turned and saw a handsome man their own age standing in the door. Yukio blinked once and then went into her cheerful mode. Looking to you, Chin, okonomiyaki. Care to take a seat? The man looked at her and smiled. His teeth glittered. Are you the chef? Yes. Yukio Kanoji's the name. Okonomiyaki is my thing. I would say you're beauty is your thing. He stepped close to Yukio. She was. Can I take your orders there? Yes. A kiss for your lips. Ryoga, who had been watching idly from the counter, looked very hard at the man when he said this. Mikado-san-din. I cannot pronounce that last name. Don't expect me to pronounce it often. I will always have it wrong. Yukio, who had been stunned into silence by the unusual order, frowned. You know him, Ryoga? Yep, biggest sex-obsessed egomaniac next to Kuno that I've ever met. Ryoga looked around anxiously. Your skating partner is curious, she. Mikado shook his head. No, he walked up to Ryoga. Rare to admit, your face is vaguely familiar. The Charlotte Cup skating match 4 or 5 years ago. Mikado stopped for a minute, then he snapped his fingers. Yes, you were the brute who so mistreated that adorable girl with the pigtail who swooned at my head. Yukio's jaw dropped. You mean who I think he means? The other twin, he always found this hilarious. Yes, Mikado has given me honor of being the one to give Rhonda his first real kiss. Yukio's lips moved silently forward. Did Tom smoke? No, he was very embarrassed and his smile grew wider. Mikado was confused. I do not understand you. Never mind, said Ryoga. So, what would you like? And don't ask to kiss Yukio because then I'll have to hurt you and that's my gift for Christmas. Mikado guessed that Yukio, who was still struggling with the idea of Rama being kissed by a boy that wasn't Kuno, who didn't count. Is this lovely lady yours, then? Ryoga went bright red. Yukio snapped back to reality and was later. Mikado, don't be silly. Well, with that, I guess we're just business partners. Right, said Ryoga. What would I want from a girl like her? Clang. Ryoga yelled as Yukio's back connected to his head. Jackass growled. Mikado frowned at Ryoga. You are insensitive. How can you demean such flies? Lean forward, Yukio. At the end of the day, I will cherish you. Yukio fended him off with the dentist sack. I hold it right there. I am not interested in you. Mikado looked forlorn. What a day. I got lost. I knew it. And you said about. As the day I'll cherish you. Mikado looked forlorn. What a sad day, scorned by beauty as well as scorned by the important hobbies. Do you know that, Kitty? Like, we believe that, muttered Ryoga, rubbing his head. Yukio, however, lowered the spatula and peered intently at Mikado. Out of the jail. Yes, all I can do is martial arts skate, and he sighed his efforts to charm Yukio, forgotten his own misfortune. I could have gone on, but I can't stand being with Azusa anymore. Her cute collecting is just out of control. What does he mean? Ryoga shuddered. Believe me, you don't want to meet Azusa. Yukio nibbled a fingernail and thought, can you drive? Sanzian? She blinked. Yes, I had to get a license to drive the Koko's high school skating team I was coaching to the competitions. So we've driven bands and buses. Yukio asked Yukio, yes. Ryoga gazed at Yukio and horse. No. Ryoga, it's perfect. We need another driver. He needs to drive. What could be more convenient? Man, the 3 years 5 months ago, he was chatting up. I can handle it. Do you know anyone else who can do the job at such short notice? I thought not. Yukio turned to Mikado, who was listening and told her confused. We have a job for you. No, baka girl. Shut up, Ryoga. Well, doing what? Mikado asked. Driving a bus. Ryoga and I have our partners in a mystery tour venture, and our first trips are small, but we don't have a reserve driver to relieve Ryoga. We need you. Mikado smiled. It was not a very glamorous offer, but it would get him away from Azusa, and Yukio Kanoji was so cute. By the end of the tour, he would make her fall in love with him and steal a kiss from her lips. I accept. Terrific, Yogi. Our problems are over. Ryuki put his head in his hands. No, I think they've just begun. The next day, at 6:30 a.m., the converted bus parked outside the Atlanta-Decatur. Yukio stepped up to the door and knocked. Consuming letter in. Ohio. Yukio-chan, it's a lovely morning, name. Ohio, Sumi-san. What are you doing here? Yukio asked as she removed her shoes. Oh, we are staying with father and Satomi-san while Akane and Mama are away. They needed someone to look after them. Yeah, I guess they do. They entered the dining room where Ranma and Akane were sitting at the table with all their luggage, finishing off their breakfast. Ohio, Rantan, Ohio, Akane-san, said Yukio in a bright tone. Ready to go? Ohio, said Akane with a little yawn. We're nearly finished. Ranma yawned and rubbed his eyes. Why did we early start here? Chan. Yukio smiled at him. We have to pick up our reserve driver and other passengers. All part of Hibiki's employees. Akane chuckled. You are really getting into this. I love your uniform. Yukio was no longer wearing her okonomiyaki chef's clothes. She was now dressed in a smart pantsuit, which consisted of a cute bolero-style jacket and boots, like kind of boots and things, over a softly styled shirt, tailored pants, and elegant boots. These Akane couldn't see if they were any Jincon. Her hair was pulled back into a smooth ponytail, and one of Ryoga's bandanas was around her neck. She smiled at Akane's comment. Arigato, Akane-san. This was Kanatsu's son. He has real talent, eh? Ryoga came in at that moment. He was dressed in a male version of Yukio. His bandana, however, was still tied around his head. He said good morning and helped Yukio carry out the bags. Ranma stepped forward. Can I help? You just take care of your handlers, Rantan, said Yukio. It's our job to do all this. And our pleasure, said Ryoga, smiling at Akane. Akane smiled back. We're so good at it, too. I already feel relaxed. That'll be the day, Mother brought. Akane glared at him and then realized, I am not going to fight with you on these holiday rounds. We don't want to spoil Yukio, Ranma's, and Ryoga's cut. Ryoga and Yukio had lost up to the fight again to develop interest, laughed nervously. Ha, ha, ha. Have fun and take care, said Kasumi brightly. Akane hugged her sister. You look after yourself too, One-san. Where are Tendo-san and Satomi-san? Asked Yukio as they walked to the bus. Well, we're good. I managed to convince Oyagi and Tendo-san that we weren't leaving until tomorrow and that they should go on a training trip for the weekend. If they had been here, I know they would have found a way to get involved in this. Yukio and Ryoga glanced at each other. Interference from the corner would have been most unhelpful, and a lucky escape. Akane gasped into life when she saw the interior of the bus. It's lovely. The brochures just don't do it justice. You two must have worked really hard. Yes, said Yukio. She guided them to the seats near the driver's seat. She thought about the sleepless nights and the bone-aching work she and Ryuga had done. Just better be worth it. Ryuga got on after storing the luggage. She smiled at Akane and nodded at Rama. Ready to go? Akane nodded decidedly. This is great. Let's go, said Rama. An uneasy expression crept across his face. Chen? Is Ryuga driving? Yes, Chen. But don't worry, I'm driving. Rama still looked doubtful. I think I know why we had to start so early. Yukio sat down beside Ryuga and frowned. Be nice, Chen. Muttered Rama, and then winced as Akane elbowed him in the ribs. Ryuga fired up the engines and the bus moved out. Into part 2. Lost Airplane of this. Ginkan. Entrance way where shoots are kept. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed the story. It was an adorable, lovely story that was written by two very, very sweet New Zealand girls. I believe they're both women. I'm not completely sure. I can't confirm. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. Bye-bye!